All right, we are almost at the halfway point for how many servants. I'm pretty sure I need to get done. I actually don't remember, like, and I'll probably check later, like, if I actually did the earlier buffs this year. But yeah, let me like try to like fully get these done, and hopefully I'm fully caught up by 11th anniversary on JP. So Richard the First is the last servant buff that came from Fate Change Fake Collab. And not only that, he came to NA like over a year early. So uh, that was something. They like I don't think FGO ever did this before, but it makes so much sense because of the strange fake collab because came out on JP this year. The anime came out in January this year. So by next year, the hype for Strange Fake would die down unless we got the second part to Strange Fake, which I don't think is happening. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Base attack 12.465. Good numbers. I've been reviewing like the lower rarity servants for a while, so I'm happy to see like actual big numbers. This is very good attack, far above the midpoint of 11.5k. He's eating good. HP is lower, but not lower than his own HP, but it is definitely lower than uh, some of the some other 5 stars. Man attribute, star weight, star gen. These are normal saber numbers. MP charge, very healthy at 0.56 with these specific hit counts. Lately, I've seen this number, but the hit counts have been like 2 and 3. At 4 on the arts card, 5 on the quick card, and having 2 quick cards. Yeah, no, his refund is in a much better spot. 4 hits on the Buster. We don't really care about hit count, and a 5 hit extra attack. Yeah, no, because this stat is like here, even though it balances out with the carding here, not really for the extra attack. This is just gonna be probably average because you're not getting a lot of stars and you're not getting a lot of gain. But high base attack means you will do a lot more damage. So first skill. By the way, his first buff is this third skill here. First skill, 20% attack for the party, 20% MP gain for the party, 20% star gen for the party. All 3 of these are 3 turns. This one very nice for his own MP. He basically turns into a quick servant. He is basically a buster servant with essentially a quick MP that can still do Buster Brave Chain. AKA, you don't need to be as heavy in the reliance for Koi and Skya to be able to actually use him effectively. And this last part definitely adds on to it because on attack buff, 30% star gen up whenever he's attacking. It doesn't say carding, attacking. So his MP activates this too. So first MP, he's already at 50% star gen, which 5 hit Buster, it's AoE. It's not super quick feeling on that first one, but definitely by the second one you're gonna feel it, especially if you have any crits, because he also does not. I do want to make sure I'm not putting my foot in my mouth, but pretty sure he also doesn't have hit count restriction for any of his buffs. So yeah, like you don't have to worry about, oh, I can't use my Buster cards because my attack buff has 3 fucking hits on it, like Saber Ibuki. Sorry, we're not doing this rant today. I want to be able to do other things than just keep recording this. Second skill, quick up, arts up, Buster up, each at 20% for himself. 30% MP damage though, and reduces one ally's skill cooldown. So yeah, the only thing about this skill is This is the only thing that's targetable. A cooldown. Everything else is selfish. So just like even though it's a targeted skill, just be aware of that. Because I know you always think that, oh, the skill's targetable, all the effects are targetable. No, no. Like this is pretty nice for buster farming, but you're probably gonna be doing it on him, or you're gonna do it on your supports if there's more party wide cooldown going on. That's pretty much only going to be happening if you're using Alco. Other than that, this isn't going to be that useful. But again, if Alco is in play, you're actually going to see benefits from this, because it might let Koyanskaya pop her Buster buff earlier than the normal shenanigans you can do with Alco, because if you use Alco with a K-Scope, so she's doing her MP on the first turn, she essentially does kind of become another Koyanskaya, and you really aren't missing out on anything, because she's gonna be able to double stack her third and second skill. So essentially, you do still have two Koyanskayas. That's just a little I forgot the name. Technique, but a trick. Yeah. I'm forgetting the actual name for it, but that's just something I like. Just was playing around with when my Koyanskaya was already Bond 15 before they made all the bond changes, like Bond 15 actually mattering, and like with the bond bonus spreading. Third skills is what was buffed: 30% battery, 500% Buster Star weight, 50% crit damage, and a 20 star bomb. Basically, this was like Koyanskaya's skill, and he had it for himself. So if he was able to make the stars, you'd have the same experience with him that you would with Koyanskaya. Just like obviously the star weight is nowhere near Koyanskaya's, because Koyanskaya star weight is meant for like berserkers or Avengers. His star weight isn't that bad. But this doesn't help his damage pretty much at all. And again, this 50% Buster Crit damage, literally Koyanskaya gives it to him. So, buff, they didn't change the battery, they didn't change the star weight. They did change the Buster Crit damage to make it 100%. So what, not what Koyanskaya gives, what Scotty gives. Ruler Scotty for Buster Crit. Then to add more bite to the MP, power mod against balanced enemies, and you can double stack all this. So when you're doing normal Koyanskaya stuff, Richard has 300% crit, and it gets higher if it's man attribute, and it will get even higher if it's balanced alignment. We're getting into like really, really stupid numbers for when you're critting and when you're not. Or, sorry, when you're critting and when you're like hitting all those niches. And also, Star Bomb is staying the same. It's honestly crazy that like this is just so much easier to just run through Richard, because he's just such a better servant. Like, I have way less that I need to talk about with him, just because he honestly didn't need this buff that much, but the buff is just way more appreciated. And it's mostly because of Lord Logris that he got this buff. Like, he came out, and then the next anniversary servant was Lord Logris. It's like, one is like a Giga Chad from Strange Fake. The other is a literal fan fiction servant. Like, how much do you need to buff on that? But yeah, like to be fair though, his MP damage was not the highest before this buff. Well, no, actually it was pretty decent, but it's like compared to the like yeah, I'll be honest, the Buster Crit thing mattered way more than the MP damage, because like his identity pretty much was Buster Crits. I am now doing monthly $5 giveaways as a way to give back to my channel. I recently hit 500 subs, and I want to keep giving back to the people that support me. All you have to do is comment on one of my videos during the month. Doesn't even have to be a video I make that month, and you are entered to win. 5 people can win every month with 1 win per person per month. Only 1 comment is counted as an entry every month. I will send you the prize in a way that works for both of us. Thank you for watching. Now let's get back to the video. Passive skills, 17.5% debuff res and 10% quick. Very nice that he has superb quick cards for a saber. Like these honestly look like assassin or foreigner quick cards, not a sabers, and I am all for it. Pens 2 and 5, 2 and 5, 2 for farming, and 5 for way more damage. This isn't as important as much anymore because of all the shenanigans we have with all the different buster farming comps now. Like, a lot of servants are able to start from 0 with Black Rail, and obviously having a pen 2 is going to help increase how many can do it. But this is also more damage, and I believe he can double stack this on turn 2. Five, 4, 3. Yeah, honestly, like he actually has so much cool. Yeah, I'm actually gonna say like this is way less of priority because of this skill. He actually he basically has a built-in pen 5. Like you start getting into like, yes, you can pop this turn 2 with a pen 5, but you also are wasting a turn of cooldown unless you're using Kets instead of Koyanskaya, and then that's a completely different conversation. Again, Buster comps have definitely changed this year. We have Miss Crane. I mean, Liz at the end was last year, but Miss Crane and Kets getting their buffs just like really add more. They add more complexity to the game, and I'm always happy for that. Give me more comps to do, and let me see bigger numbers. But yeah, Ryder. Who's Ryder in Change Fake? Oh. Well, no, I don't. I know who False Rider is, but not True. Oh, Hippolyta's True Rider, right? Hippolyta's True Rider. I don't know. Do they have a fight in the series? I don't think they do. I mean, maybe they would have a fight because her hair is in the same style, and like he might misunderstand who she is because of that. Because Bryn baited the shit out of him. I don't know. Because like in the anime, like Prelati shows him what King Arthur looks like. Trying to break him, it only made like he didn't give a shit that King Arthur was a girl. It only made Arthur even better for him. Like he is just that much of a fanboy. But the crits don't stop here. His first effect of his MP is to give himself more crit damage. So that 300% that he gets from himself and Koyanskaya, yeah, no, the more he ramps up, the more he does. So whether you're fighting man or balanced, it really doesn't matter once he gets fully ramped up. Because that is 400% crit damage. If it's man, you might hit the cap a lot sooner. He also puts burn on enemies 2,000 for 5 turns. That is a lot. So outside of Black Rail, you could just use Honey Lake, and then you get Invo Pierce along with that power mod to his face cards. So it's less MP damage, but if your focus isn't even the MP, it's just a tool to proc these other effects. Quick res, arts res, bust res down. All these last 3 turns. If it's more to proc this and this, then yeah, like I wouldn't give a shit about my MP damage. Like Black Rail is super nice, but it's only MP damage. If you can't MP, you don't see Black Rail. You're just taking extra damage, like 400 more attack. Honey Lake whether you're critting or not, whether you're MPing or not, you just do more damage. Okay, and last thing, Bond CE, party crit damage up 30% when he is on the field. So, again, just before I go, I do want to say the CEs. Obviously, the new one that is like 20% for all sabers is going to be useful on him. I don't think anyone would think it wouldn't work on him. Okay. Almost. And no, okay. So the only CE that works on him is the brand new one. However, I do think whether it's this the one that comes out for I believe September or December, one of those two is going to be a CE for balanced. Because this is the last thing that people don't have to be able to get bond points. Like we have literally every single net lawful. It's not lawful male. It's lawful female, but still there are a lot of lawful females. But we get a balancey that's not anything else. It's just balanced, and he at least has more than just the 20%. Yeah. Overall, Richard, good character, decent buff. Yeah, I really just don't have much more to say. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.